Yo. What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And as always, if you fuck with me heavy, make sure you check out my all new album, It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic. And it's available on my official website, hustlegameboss.com. It's also available on iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal. Big shout out to Tidal. And Amazon Music, just about anywhere music is found, you can find it. Also, don't forget, if you fuck with me the long way, make sure you hit up hustlegameboss.com/shop and grab you some official Supreme General merchandise. You know what I mean? I got just about everything on that shit. It'll be something on there that you will like. You know what I mean? And also, if you do, don't forget to take a picture of it. Tag me on Instagram at HustleGameBoss or Twitter at HustleGameBoss or on Facebook. Just search the Supreme General. You'll find me. You know what I mean? Tag me if you take a picture of you wearing the shit, or if you playing the music or whatever. If you want to shout out, I'll definitely shout you out because I appreciate those who appreciate me. And with that being said, I'm on to the video. Now this one right here is about my man 50 grand. Jermall Charlo. Personally, he's probably him and his brother right now. They probably two of my favorite fighters right now. I love the way they moving. They want all the motherfucking smoke, man. I love it, man. Some G shit all the way around. But shit kind of went left after the Wilder fight. You know what I mean? I'm watching these interviews. I see my man Danny Jacobs walk up 40. I was like, oh, the miracle man in this bitch. You know what I mean? I mean, we always knew Danny Jacobs was thorough, but for the image, you got to clean that shit up. You know what I mean? But shit, the beast jumped right out my man Danny Jacobs, man. I saw no bitch in him at all, man. I love it, man. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Maul was talking reckless out his mouth, you know what I mean, about the man Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs ran up on that boy. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he son Jermall either. I want to make that clear. It's not like, in my opinion, it wasn't like a son situation, It was one of them situations where shit, you run your mouth about me, I'm going to say something to you. On both ends, I mean, not really both ends, because Jermall started this shit. He popped off at Danny, but at the end of the day, that's what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? He new to the division. He's already a number one contender, and he want to smoke with anybody at the motherfucking top. You can't do nothing but respect that, G. Nothing but respect that. That's... Man, I'm a person who appreciates thoroughbred shit heavy. So, man, shout out to Charlo for that shit, man. But yeah, Danny Jacobs and his clique weren't having none of that shit. You know what I mean? They ran right up on my man. You know what I mean? Got in his grill. Well, not in his grill, but words was exchanged back and forth. And I feel like if this fight come to fruition, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Now, I'm gonna make a full prediction in a separate video, but I will reveal right now, as of today, how I feel about that shit. What is it, March 5th? As of today, how I feel about this shit. In my opinion, right now, as of today, I get an edge to Danny Jacobs. He's just a bigger guy. He's more experienced at this level. He's more experienced at this weight. And we know Danny Jacobs got a lot of power, and he has a good chin. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he made it through the little cancer shit, you know what I mean? He done came back and rebuilt himself, basically. He's proven to me, especially in the Triple G fight, even though he went down, he proved to me that he has a chin. He's got a sturdy chin, and he could take a shot. So that was my only open question about Danny Jacobs. You know what I mean? We really didn't know since the Pirog fight, but there's a couple things you got to consider. First thing, Dmitry Pirog was a very, very high-level fighter, man. I believe he would have went to the Hall of Fame had his career been able to extend, man. He was a cold motherfucker, like real talk. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like he lost to some slouch, you know what I mean? It was Dmitry Pirog. I believe he retired undefeated, you know what I mean? And he had to retire. He was forced to. It wasn't a situation where he just decided it was, over with. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? So that's number one. Number two, Jacobs seemed to have improved 110-fold since then. You know what I'm saying? I just look at him after the Triple G fight. I looked at him as the #1 middleweight. I mean, you can't officially state that, but if accepting Triple G, you have to put Danny Jacobs at #1 in my opinion. So even though he don't even got a strap, but you know, it is what it is. He's better than Billy Joe Saunders in my opinion. And I rate Billy Joe Saunders extremely high. You know, he would be right behind Danny Jacobs as #2. You know, those guys, that would be a hell of a fight. But if we looking at it, man, Jacobs versus Charlo, man, shit, that's a pay-per-view fight for me, man. I'm paying for that shit all day, every day. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Jermall, big fan of my man Danny Jacobs, the Miracle Man. Really, really big fan of his story. Really hoping they make it into like a movie or some shit, because it's one of those stories that deserves that kind of treatment. But yeah, man, as for this confrontation, man, this is the kind of shit boxing need, man. This right here, this is the type of shit that builds you your super fights, your mega fights, you know, it gins up interest, and it's not feigned. Shit ain't fake, that ain't, you know what I mean, it ain't phoned, there ain't no sucker shit. It ain't scripted, you know what I mean, motherfuckers ain't put that together, that was real. Like when Jermall Homeboy was like, man, he pussy, look in his eyes, I was like, oh shit. But then you see Danny Jacobs' reaction to that shit, man. Yo, we all done felt like that. G, we all done felt like that. Nigga say some shit like that, you ready to go right in his mouth right then, man. His man had to slow him down, like, yo, don't do it. You can see in Danny Jacobs' face, nigga, I'll fuck you up right here. Who the fuck is you? You know what I mean? The whole boy was like, yeah, let the fighters talk. Let the fighters talk. This dude, he was talking too reckless, man. A couple more words, man, shit would have went left, man. But yeah, man, it was really good to see, man. And this is a matchup that I hope we can see down the line. It doesn't matter whether it's next. I mean, because Charlo ain't got no fight on deck, and he ready. So he ready for next. If Danny Jacobs around for next, I'm cool with it too, man. I'll take it. You know what I mean? That's some shit as a fan I would love to see. You know, so, I mean, that being said, man, I just wanted to, you know, salute both Danny Jacobs and Jermall Charlo for this shit right here, man. This is the kind of shit I love to see. You know, just some thoroughbreds, you know, doing what thoroughbreds do, man. And that's the shit I like, man, on the highest level. So with that being said, shout out to both, man. I'm out this bitch. I'm on to the next one. Fuck with me, 100.